Okay, today is the 18th of October 2024. The time now is 8:01, no, 9:01. And I don't normally sleep this late, which I've been waking up all night long. All night long. Well, they won't let, if I sit down, they'll put me to sleep. Because last night I did take me a laxative. It did work me really, 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 really good. So they're going to fill me back up. And that's just what they did. Fill me back up. What their purpose of doing this, I have no idea. I just don't know. What is the purpose of them putting this stuff in my body? Now look at it. Now you know that don't even look right. That don't even look right. Cause it was high. It was real high last night, and I kept using the bathroom. And I mean, I used the bathroom really good last night. And now they got my stomach looking crazy, looking like this here. Just got it hanging, looking, kind of way. Excuse me. These people is really sick. I mean, they is really, really, really sick. That's the only thing I could say about this here. That these jokers are really sick. And I have to, I can't just walk around standing up, you know. And I be tired because I don't hardly get much sleep. When I do go to sleep, I wake up. I'm steady waking up all through the night, all through the night. And I did take another video of me sleeping, and I haven't looked at it yet. I reckon it's still there. I need to get out this chair. My hair, look at my hair just dry because they doing something to my brain. What? I don't know. I don't even know. I know I be getting headaches, and that's how they did my sister. That's how I know for a fact, without a shadow of doubt, that this well. The problem with my sister is not just a sickness. They did this to her through the years. They've been doing stuff to us through the years. This is our government. The SES Obama is over. And then all the other alphabets, even FEMA and Homeland Security is up under that. Let me get them. I'm still feeling that mess. What am I? Y'all excuse me. This not no nightgown I got on. This is a dress. I sleep in them. Cause they so thin. They call slip dresses. And they real comfortable. They more comfortable than a nightgown. That's why I sleep in them. I brought them for that purpose, to sleep in them. Cause I'm not gonna wear nothing this thin out in public. But I like the way it feel. So I sleep in them. And I put my shirt on over it. But I mean, this stuff is these people is really sick, and I mean dangerously sick. And then they just got regular people in on it too because people need money, and so they don't care about being a murderer. They don't care that they're murdering people. They don't care if what they're doing to you can cause you cancer because it's dealing with their money. I've heard two women, one was Spanish and one was black, say that same thing. Somebody will say, okay, the first time I heard, let me make sure, I was in the Waffle House and they would sit right behind me and they was talking and saying something, and the guy was telling her, not to talk out loud because I could hear him. I could hear what they were saying, and she said, "I don't care. This dealing with my money." And this a black woman. That's why I said that talking about Black Lives Matter. That had nothing to do with it. This was dealing with witches and witchcraft and calling up Black Matter. That's what all this Black Lives Matter thing was. It had nothing to do with George Floyd. They used George Floyd death. And the police were the ones starting the riot because they started shooting the people with rubber bullets. This girl, she went there and she said all she saw was witches writing spells on the ground, and they would be in a corner chanting witchcraft. This is exactly what's going on. All over across the water, witchcraft. That's all this was. This had nothing to do with George Floyd. Then again, that could have been he. I always felt like he was a sacrifice. I always felt that all these black men deaths were sacrifices. All of them. Because none of them make no sense. And then there go Obama, who was our president. I can't remember. He was the president during one of the time when there was a lot of black men being killed by the police. He ain't say nothing. But when the black men started killing the white police, then he had something to say. Cause Obama didn't care nothing about black people. Neither do this other black person that ain't black really. People keep saying she from Jamaica. Just because her daddy's from Jamaica don't mean he black. Don't mean he's a black Jamaican. I don't know what color he is. I know she lied about her grandmama. She lied about her grandmama. The woman that she said was her grandmama is not her grandma. I can't remember the girl name that called her out on that. Nothing about that woman. Mm-mm. You got a whole lot of child trafficking going on that these people is involved in. Y'all better stop trying to just think people black and think because they got brown skin that they care anything for us. They don't. They don't care nothing for us. Not one thing. What did Obama do for the black people? I mean, really. And y'all want to talk so much junk about Trump. Trump care more about it talking about he's a racist. No, he's not no racist. And like I said, I don't 100% trust Trump neither because he's a politician. Now, he's a businessman. I don't know about no politician. He was our president. But he did move for the black people than Obama. And then Obama ain't even telling the truth about who he is. Him and his wife. They not telling the truth about who they are. So what? I mean, really, what do they liars? Both of them. I still feel this stuff rumbling in my stomach. Excuse me. I can't help it, y'all. This stuff coming out of my body. Because I can feel it still rumbling. I have to bounce it out. I have to bounce it out. You can see all that energy right down that wall. And it's aging me really fast. but I'm trying to keep me halfway looking decent. I be trying to help me look decent. They got this stuff all on my face. This is coming from this energy. Go over there and sit down, boy. You're not going out there with them girls out there. Mm-mm. Go on over there and sit down. Go ahead. I didn't say come over here. I said over there. Go get in your bed. Go on ahead. When they go back in their room, then I'll let you go out there. They don't be doing all that when you go out there. Big self. I'm gonna put you on a diet. You ain't fat. I don't know if you was look like you're getting taller or something. Huh? Let that nigga go outside. You about to need some of that shampoo yourself, boy, because he goes out there and just lay down in the ground. Yesterday he was wilding in the dirt.
Just take that wet this and put a little bit of shampoo on it and rinse off some of that excess and wipe them down.
Mm. He don't be that dirty though when I wash him. I remember when I first got him. Good Lord of mercy. Good gracious. I don't think he had ever had a bath. Now when I wash him, he has a little dirt. He probably gonna be good and dirty this time though, cause he just got where he just be out there just wilding. He be wilding in the dirt, or he'll go out there and just lay down in the dirt. I try to keep him clean. He had bald spots and everything else going on with the poor thing. He was so skinny. I said, looked like he was homeless. Both of them did. My grandson looked like he was homeless. He the only one that had his own place and didn't appreciate it. You have to appreciate stuff, you know. And he need deliverance. That's what he need. He needed deliverance when he was 9 years old. I tried to help him. Something showed. I don't know what that was. It showed up. Scared the mess out of him because it was standing behind me. I didn't see it. But what I was doing evidently was working. It was working. And they didn't want to see him get delivered. And he really needs deliverance. When he was a little boy, he said he wanted to be a preacher. And he told the pastor of the church that he wanted to be a preacher. And the pastor called him up to the altar and shook hands for him to be a preacher. He should have never did that. He put that child in danger right then and there. And then didn't even, stick with him. You can't just do stuff like that because you got demons watching. You got a devil watching, and they just come after him full force. Full force. And this witch sent this supposed to be an evangelist to our house with a gift from another church I was going to. And called herself being mad because I told her daughter scratched my grandson. She took her fingernails and went all the way up his arm and stomped his shirt. Being mean right in church. So I told him to go tell the mama. I said, go show it to your mom, her mama. And her crazy mama got mad. So she gonna send us some witchcraft through a top, a pink top. But the evangelist brought it. And she told the evangelist, when the evangelist called, well, I'm calling her evangelist because that's what she called herself. When she came to the house, I wonder what she coming to the house for, cause they act like they were mad with me for nothing. You know, I said I quit going to that church cause I ain't got time for this. I don't have time to be dealing with stupidity and evilness, pure evil. And I opened the door, and when I opened the door, she just put her head down and like she was praying. So I just stood there looking at her, trying to figure out what is she doing. So when she finished doing what it was she was doing, she looked up and hand me the gift. Said that so and so sent this to you. Me like a dummy, I took it, knowing the woman said she used to be a witch. Evidently, she was still a witch because she sent me some witchcraft. And then she just walked off the porch and left. And I looked at it and it was a pink tie. I said, I ain't wearing this. But I didn't know I should have burnt it. That's what people saying I should have burnt it. I don't know nothing about witchcraft. I'm not a witch and I don't do witchcraft, so I don't know what to do with it. I just stood it in the closet. I stood it in the closet. So one day I was coming out the bedroom, and when I got to the past the bedroom door, it's like an opening that lead to other doors, and a orb just came out of the invisible and just sat there up in the air. And I'm looking at it, but I'm still talking to my grandchildren about something. I can't even remember what I was talking about. Whatever it was, it never happened. And the thing is, I'm talking, and it just flew in my mouth while I'm talking. So I ran in the kitchen and got some water and put some anointing oil in it and prayed over and drank it. Then my grandson, the one that the witch was there with, he grabbed his throat and said something flew down his throat. So I did him this. I prayed over his throat and stuff and put the anointing him with some anointing oil. It take more than that because we had that demon in us for 4 years. It was in me for 4 years. I think it's still in him. Cause I tried to get him delivered, and like I said, something showed up, stood behind me, and scared the mess out of him. And that was the end of the deliverance. But something was happening. I tell you that. And so after, I mean, it was about to drive me crazy. And I kept going to different churches. Do you think anybody would help me? The one person that did help me, but they didn't do nothing because that's where I realized some of these people walk around here calling themselves apostles are not apostles, not God apostles. These people got demons, those kundalini in them, because I went to I paid to go to this prophetic school, hoping they'll help me. I should have kept my $300 because they didn't do nothing. But anyway, um, she was actually afraid to even try to help me. She would pray for me and then jump back. I could have kept my money because that. But anyway, she did take me to this man who's called himself an apostle, and I don't know what he was doing to me. I started feeling drunk. He put his robe over me and had me like something, like it was a. I started feeling drunk or something. I don't know what was going on with that robe, but he called himself getting ready to get that thing out of me, and I don't know what that thing did to him. He did something to him. He got the hawking and choking. That demon, that orb, whatever that thing, he didn't do but make that thing mad. That's exactly what he did. Made that thing mad. And he was doing stuff to my hair. I, I don't know if he was and his wife standing right there. I didn't like that. The way he was touching me in my hair, I didn't like that at all. But anyway, like I said, he started. choking and coughing and hocking up stuff. And so when we got ready to go, his wife hugged me, and it felt like that thing pushed. And I was saying to myself, did she push me or did it push her? And then the prophet that took me to the place, she hugged me. Didn't nothing happen. It didn't like them people, 'cause they weren't right. There was something else going on with them people. But anyway, later on, I don't know if it was him or this guy that I knew from South Carolina had brought some guys to my house. So I don't know if them guys, something was up with them or if something up with that apostle. But some kind of big, I could tell this, I couldn't see it, but I could feel it. And it felt like it was real big. Coming in my house like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had this CD. That's the same CD I'm trying to find and can't find it. I got it packed down somewhere. I'm quite sure I still got it. And I would run. I could tell when it would come in, plain as day. And I run in my bedroom because the CD and the CD player was in my bedroom. So I would get up because I didn't sleep in my bedroom because every place I live, it would be like a duplex. So my bedroom is hooked right beside somebody else's bedroom. And so I slept on the couch. It's been years since I actually just slept in a bed. At my place, I didn't sleep in my bed either. I slept on the couch. And I don't sleep in the bed here, and I'm not even hooked onto nobody. Because when I was sleeping in the bed, that man was sending some kind of wave hitting me. And so I haven't slept in that bed. I don't sleep in bed. I just sleep on this chair right here because I don't want to just lay flat. But anyway, when that thing will come in and I could feel it, just felt like a great gigantic ball of lust. So I would run in my room and see I was celibate and get the CD player and the CD and I put it on and it would leave. I would lay it on my body and it would leave. And it did that for uh, a few nights. So you have to be careful going to people, even these people that calling themselves ministers, because I'm telling you, I done experienced some bad stuff in church where these people want to lay their hands on me and pray over me and stuff, and then they not even godly. They trying to put a curse on me because these men were following me to church, saying I don't believe in tithing. Me and I have no idea who they are. Never talked to them, never seen them before. They come to church with robes on, like they get ready to preach, and will tell the people in the church that I don't believe in tithing. I ain't never told nobody I don't believe in tithing. I don't believe in the way they teach it. You can tithe, you pay you can pay more than a tithe if you want to. That's your money. Pay whatever you want to pay. But I don't believe that God commanded the church to pay a tithe. Now, I'm just going to say it. I don't believe God commanded the church to pay a tithe because he only commanded the Israelites to pay a tithe to the Levites. Who in the world is the Levites today? It showed not the pastor. The Levites are the children, the descendants of Levi, his children. And it passed on down and passed on down and passed on down. Now tell me who's a Levite today? And a lot of these pastors gonna find themselves in hell for lying and robbing God because they the one that's robbing. And that's who and Malachi was talking to anyway. He talking to the priest, not the people. They were the one robbing God. Who will rob God? The priests. So they were taking the best part for themselves and giving God sick animals. Letting the men divorce their wives and marry foreign women. He was talking to the priests, not the people. I read my Bible. And so these men, they go to show me how all these people is watching me inside my house, listening to me talking, and whatever else I'm doing. It like that's against the law, breaking the law. Then they go into the church, and I still even after I asked God, did He command the church to pay a tithe? And He said no. Now that's what I heard God say, and I said, well, why come the pastors forces people to pay a tithe? He said, little faith, little faith. And that's what I hear God say. And that's why they trying to make it where I can't hear God no more. Because I take my time and I studied, didn't just read, I studied. I look up words because I had all kind of dictionaries. And I wanted to know. I want to know because every time I would hear them say, if you don't pay your tithe, you gonna be cursed with a curse. And I was saying that don't sound right. The Bible says Jesus took the curse of the law upon himself. So how are we gonna still be cursed up from the law if Jesus took the law upon himself? We not even up under that law. Because if Jesus was up under that law, he couldn't even be our most high priest. Because he's not from the tribe of Levi. He's from the tribe of Judah. I studied my Bible. And these people trying to hurt me because I knew the Bible. And you got all kind of people doing all kind of stuff in that Bible, in the church, not in the Bible, in the church, doing other kind of stuff. And these were all ministers. Reverend this, Reverend Brett. That's the one that called me up to the altar. He's a lawyer. So I know I should have known. I didn't know about gang stalking during that time though. Called me up to the altar. I thought he was gonna pray for me. That joker trying to put a curse on me. Important his darkness in me. It's just terrible. Just terrible. 9:30. I done been talking 30 minutes. 29 minutes. I think it was 9. When I first looked at the thing, it was 9 o'clock. But by the time I cut my camera on, it was 9:01. And they ain't and they doing all this to me. Still ain't changed the way I believe. I believe the same thing. Like I said, if you want to pay a tithe, pay it. I was giving them people my money. I don't pay tithes and offerings because I don't have it like that. I got to live. The pastor ain't the only one that got to live. I got to live too. They already got nice houses and riding around in BMW and Mercedes. I have nothing. I don't even have a wagon. So what I look like trying to give them all my money when I got bills to pay. And the tithe didn't have not one thing to do with money. Everybody didn't pay a tithe. Only the ones who farmed and the ones who had livestock. Those are the only ones who tithe. You didn't hear nobody tithing wood. You didn't hear nobody tithing fish. You didn't hear nobody tied in sand and dirt. Only livestock and the fruit of the land. That's why they symbolize Jesus. Because Jesus is the Lamb of God. Livestock. Jesus is the first fruit of the land. You don't say nothing about him being wood, nothing about him being fish. He ate fish, but it didn't say he was a fish. Try to play me, following me everywhere. Even when I went to church, go to church online, they would fill the room up, the gang stalkers, men from the military. I was going to this one class, brother, what's his name, Barry? Something like that. They want Barry. But anyway, there they go. I still didn't know. That's when I found out that I was being gang stalked when I was in his class. And every time he would ask me a question, I start talking. They bust out laughing or make some noise or do something real dumb. These military men, and they went there and told him a bunch of stuff. So I didn't go back to his class. I only did it one semester, and so I didn't go back no more. Then I was going to another with women. They did the same thing happened. They started turning against me and talking about me in the class. One woman called me a witch. One woman called me a gang stalker. And that's why I just quit believing in these people. I said something ain't right. I said that they could just tell them some crap, but they supposed to be full of God. That you don't just believe a lie. You don't just believe a lie. And then they were saying it in front of the other people that were in the class. So there's one prophet I listen to now, but it's not a class or a church. She I don't she not even live. She just do a video and puts it out there. So I listen to she do a lot of warning what God is saying, and so I listen to her videos, and I listen to the two men preach. One is from Durham, North Carolina, and the other one I just started listening to him, but then he kind of teed me off talking junk about women. And like I said, if you're gonna talk about women, you talk about the men too, because they ain't having sex by themselves. And a lot of women, it ain't that they be really wanting to have sex. They just do it to please the man. Cause he like a octopus with his all them arms going everywhere. We have feelings. If you touch us in certain places, other places gonna react. And I just have to put it like that. And I'm tired of you people, these men always want to talk junk about women. Yeah, we have babies, but we don't have them just because we're the woman. We have because they're the man's sperm goes in our egg and fertilize it. Without a man, we can't get pregnant. And I'm tired of men wanting to keep talking junk about women. Like we could just get pregnant, just automatic that we like married. And I ain't looked at him since either. He done made me. He's a good preacher though. He was just that. I have tried to look at the Israelites. They're always saying something negative about the Christians. Why you got to talk about the Christians? Cause we ain't all the same. What T.D. Jakes and Cliff O'Donnell and some of the homosexual people talking about they Christian. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They just pimping Jesus' name. That's all they doing. Pimping. Pure pimping him. You a Christian when you live in the life that the Bible tell you to live, and you consider yourself a Christian. Then you got this other bishop. Everything that we call ourselves, you can't even call yourself a human. You can't call yourself a Christian. You can't call yourself this. Can't call, cause he's saying it means something else. I don't know. I don't even know. I've been all 66 years old. I've been calling myself a human for 66 years, or ever since I well not 66 years because I didn't even know what a human was until I got older, of age and know things. But all this time, I'm not gonna stop calling myself human because I don't know what he trying to say that we are. You got some of these jokers trying to say we from another planet. They might be from another planet, you know. There's no telling. They could be from the one that's saying that they from another. They could be from another planet. Cause like I said, they some reptilians here. They some shapeshifters. So maybe they know what they talking about. But I'm not from there. I'm from the earth. They keep talking about some kind of planet, something. They could be tall. I'm only 5'2". These things here is tall, extremely tall. Look like giants, black giants. So I don't know. I ain't seen no black people like that. I saw one video they was saying they was tall and they looked like they had yellow eyes. I got light colored eyes. They change colors too, but they ain't yellow. If my eyes turn yellow, it's about time for me to get off this video and quit looking at myself. Cause I don't be scared of me. My eyes turn yellow. They do change colors. Sometimes they be lighter than other times. People have told me they look. I don't see it. I don't know. Right now they look dark. That's because I ain't the light ain't shining in them. I was born with blue eyes. I got a niece that was born with blue eyes. Baby blue. I seen a picture of me when I was a baby. I looked just like a old fat white baby with blue eyes, and they changed colors. Her did too. So our eyes don't stay blue. They some black people that eyes do stay blue. They some kind of tribe. They dark, but they have blonde hair and blue eyes. But my eyes changed as I got old. They said when I turned 1 years old, my eyes changed to brown. But my eyes are changed. They do change colors. Then I got a brother. His eyes is like a mixture of brown and green. That's how my niece's eyes are now too. There's a mixture of brown and green. I don't see no green in my eye, but if people say they change it like that. I don't know. They be asking me what color my eye. I say brown. That's all I know. Brown. Cause I can't see my eye when they change colors. And one of my sisters, when it died, her eyes was like brown too. But we ain't from no other planet. I do know that. And we not no 9 feet or 12 feet tall. That's what they claim that these people like 12 feet tall and stuff like that. Black people. But I heard a white man talking about that too. But then I heard a white man talking about the white people that's from another planet that was uh, he said they blonde hair, blue eyes, and they talk like they from like with a Dutch accent, like those people that was I was dealing with at the first house, cause she had some type of accent, and the people that was messing with me was blonde, blue eyes with accent. So I don't know. These preachers dead now, so I don't know. But you got these black people that's and they talk like they know what they're talking about. And I said, we from no another planet. They may be. And they be naming these planets and stuff. They may be from somewhere else. Because I showed you take a picture of a ship inside of a cloud that passed right past this house. Then this woman there, I think her name was Maria. She on her page, she showing clouds, and she got something that she said that filters the clouds, and you can see the ships. I've been on her page, and she said they going to Africa, and to some mountain in Africa. So how she know all that, I don't know. I knew that ship that I got a picture, and it looked like a long ship inside of a cloud. She said they can create clouds, cause that's what I was trying to figure out about the clouds when I was at the other house. I had wireless cameras, and I had one on a table outside, and I had it facing the sky. And them clouds was out there doing some crazy stuff. They were looking like I seen a cloud where they were actually would change. They would look like a wolf. They would look like a dragon. I got a picture of one where it looked like a witch. Oh, ugly. One of them old ugly witches. I still got that one. I took a picture of that one. And I said, what in the world are these clouds? I said, that got to be the military. Cause the clouds ain't gonna just change like that. But she said it's the aliens changing the clouds. Cause they make them. She said they can make the cloud. That's how they travel through the clouds. So they make clouds. So I reckon I done talked enough. I don't even know if I'm gonna post the video that I did sleeping last night. I got to look at it because that thing 2 hours, 2 hours and 30 something minutes. I don't think I'm gonna post. Ain't nobody gonna sit no 2 hours looking at nothing. I'll look at it myself. I'll sit there and look at it. I want to see. Now when I wasn't videoing, they were rushing this stuff in my stomach, and then when I cut it on, it was still bother me, but it wasn't rushing. I want to see how it look when it's rushing in my body and what it is, how it's looking, you know. But they won't do it. They know when I am videoing because they watching me. They like I said, they can see in this house. They got my hair dried all outdoors. Good Lord, and itching. Oh, I hope that guy. He told me he sent me a message saying that he'll send me a hat because I told him to give me my refund. So he said that he'll send me a hat. The one that size that he'll send me, he normally charges $140. But he'll send me, ask me what color I want. I told him tan, so I'm gonna see if he's gonna send me a hat. Cause they are really pretty. I'm gonna buy my own stuff and try make it of myself. Cause I do believe I can because I used to, but they don't use hats though. But I used to buy the hats, the bigger hats, not like that little thing that I just brought right there. What I showed on the other video. And I would go around it with lace and put flowers around it and hang it on the walls. And the place I used to buy my lace, though, they closed down. I used to go to Dillon, South Carolina, and they had a place there that they sold lace. That's how I used to dress up my teddy bears and stuff. Now I could sell them teddy bears. Men is the one brought my great big teddy bear that I sold for $30. That was a woman's attraction. The women want they teddy bear, but they would buy a $30 teddy bear. I had them they buy 10 or $15. Seem like I know I got one at my house. I don't know if I got them dressed though, but let me see if I got a teddy bear. Oh, I'm about ready to cut it down. Off. Okay, the teddy bear kind of remind you of these here, but they had the movable arms and legs. I mean, the legs are move all the way around, and the arms will move all the way around. But I would dress them up. I think this size here was what I sold for $10 or $15. And I would dress them up, put a hat on top of the head, and had lace going around their neck and around their waist, and put shoes on their feet, and some of them I make pocketbooks, and you know that's how I sold them. But I can't even find them now. But this not one of them. This one here. This one the arms don't move, and you can stand them up. They had the little doll baby stand that you can stand them up. And I have men but buy my children Christmas and buy their um school clothes selling teddy bears. Have them pretty, real pretty. Put pearls around their neck. I was real creative doing that. This lady that I used to, she used to sell home material, and I would have home material parties, and she showed me how to do it. So I started doing my own, making me some money to help my children. Like I said, if I see somebody do something, if I just see it, I can do it. Just like these things I'm getting ready to start making, but I'm making it for my. I want to put them in my bathroom on my bathroom wall, and I'm gonna buy some black art. I seen some ballerina pictures. Cause I used to have a picture. I gave it to one of my daughters. See, they'll ask me for my stuff, but then they won't take care of it. They don't even know. I had a chair that I upholstered in that leopard print material. And that stuff was 20 something dollars a yard. And I did one of them Queen Anne chairs out of it. And when they be moving and stuff, they just leave it. Just like I had an old timey sewing machine. My daughter kept asking me for that and asking for it. She had my whole bedroom suit. Where it at? They just leave my stuff. And it was that heavy wood. I mean, you have to use your strength to move that bed. Now, one of the dressers is still is at our hometown, at our family house where I raised my children. I left it because men kept trying to break in on me and my kids. One got in because the guy I was dating, I didn't know that joker was on drugs, and they knew I had home interior in Princess House Crystal in the kids' closet. That's where I would pack stuff in there, and he unlocked the door. I remember him going to the door. He claimed he was going to check the door to see if it was locked, but he unlocked it, and I was half asleep. I ain't seen him since. He saw me pull that gun out. I pulled that gun out and I went out there looking because I was going to shoot somebody. I sure was. This guy was out there, but they won't him. Um, my daughter recognized the cologne the dude had on. And she showed me who it was because he was still wearing the cologne the next day. Crackheads. That's why I don't fool with a man that do a lot of drinking. But now I don't fool with him, period. But then I don't like no man to do a whole lot of drinking because they get mad and want to fuss and stuff. I ain't got time to be fussing with you. Cause would you come knock at my door, I look out my window and close my curtain and go back where I came from. You won't get back in my house, cause I don't have to deal with it. I pay my own bills in a place where my name is on the lease. Then I was in our family home that my mama paid for. I'm not dealing with all that. I don't have to. So if you gonna come to my house and act the fool, then you can go back out there. Whoever's telling you this and telling you that, you go back where they at, cause that's exactly what I tell them. You go back down there, cause there was this one guy I started dating, and he come fussing at me about a guy that I had dated years before him. I won't even studying him. And he come in the house being coming in my house now, being mean to me. I said, is that something you need to say to me? He gonna start telling me something about what somebody said about somebody I done dated way before him. It ain't had nothing to do with this dude since. Cause he wanna have an open relationship. And I'm not getting ready to have an open relationship. They then brought the woman to my house. That was the end of that. I'm not desperate for no man. I would leave a man in a heartbeat. I ain't got time for that. I don't care. At that time, I didn't. If I'm not happy with you, then I'm not gonna be with you. That's all to it. And that's the way I was. If I tell you I'm not happy and you don't make no changes, that's the end of it. I done made up in my mind that I'm not dealing with you no more. So you don't do nothing for me but come snowing up in my face and messing over my body. That's all you do for me because I take care of me and my children. And he come mad, I mean, being mean. Whole thing, he dead and gone now. He had cancer. But he just didn't know me. When I quit letting him in my house, he come be knocking all around my house and stuff. Look, you better go ahead on about your business. If I had you locked up. Lord have mercy. I ain't desperate. I'm not gonna just let a man mistreat me. I done seen women let men beat them. They got to fight, and then you still with him. Mm-mm. I don't care about people what they say about me. What I think about me, and I'm not getting ready to let no man be beating on me. You're not gonna be cussing me, calling me out my name. You're not gonna be mistreating me, and you're not gonna make me unhappy. If you can't make me feel better than what I make myself, you can't add on to it. I don't need you, and I'm not gonna deal with you. That's just me. That's the way I was. That's why it don't bother me now not to have no man in my life. I don't care about it. And like I said, it won't me. The men. They just lustful, and I'm trying to please a man that can't be pleased, cause he just greedy. Go want to deal with me and other women. Cause you think you doing something that you supposed to do, please a man. Mm-mm, not no more. I ain't studying that mess. I'm hoping I'm pleasing the Lord by being celibate, and may not be pleasing Him by that if I'm not doing everything He say do. But anyway, I don't know how I get on all that. But anyway, I'm getting ready to shut this down. I done said what I said, and that's it. But anyway, I'm getting ready to close out.